Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God, why me? Hi guys, today I'm back with another Empties video. We are going to be chatting about everything that I have used up recently, wearing my Empties uniform. If you look back, I wear this in like most of my Empties videos. I don't know why it always just comes back out of my closet, so maybe it'll just be my Empties uniform. If you are curious about this makeup look, I just filmed a kind of demo first impressions of the new Wet n Wild Flights of Fancy collection, which I will link to down below, but let's go ahead and get started. So the first items that I'm going to chat about are for my hair, and I've been getting so many questions about what I've been doing, what I've been trying, and as I mentioned in a recent vlog, the best way to figure out what I'm trying and doing, besides the fact that I have been linking what's in my hair in most of my videos when I can remember what I've put in there, is Empties videos and favorites, because I'm always trying new things to see what's good and what I can recommend to you. But I will be doing a curly hair routine. First off though, I love this. I haven't finished it and I will be repurchasing. When I repurchase a hair product, that's important because I have a lot of hair stuff, and if I'm picking it up again, it means it's what I'm going to be using on the days when I know I want my hair to look good. So this is the Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Wave Whip Curling Mousse, and never did I think I would love mousses, but I have been loving mousses for my curly hair. I just think about like crunchy, bad curls when I think about mousse, but this is beautiful. I did have a lot of trouble finding this here in Toronto. Cantu is available at Shoppers Drug Mart, at Walmart, but none of them actually stocked this particular product. So I did buy it on, I repurchased it on the Walmart website. Walmart stocks a lot of non-Walmart retailers, so it was like $7.99 plus $6 shipping, which was the best deal that I could find. Comes to like $15, and a lot of other kind of curly hair websites have minimums of like 50, 60 bucks. So this was a great deal. And then I also picked this up while I was in the United States. This is the Urban Therapy Twisted Sista Curl Perfection Cream Gel. Mostly bought this because this girl is so cute and reminded me of me. Calling myself cute, obnoxious. But anyways, this has coconut, avocado, and almond oils. Did I even tell you why I like this? I don't even think I did. I'm just like, it's good, buy it. But it's sulfate, silicone, paraben, and mineral oil free. And it just does a beautiful job. You can add so much of it to your hair. Doesn't weigh them down, doesn't make them crunchy, lots of definition, shine. It's glorious. And then I did like this as well. I can't repurchase it because I think I bought it at CVS, and I don't know that they sell it here in Canada. It is actually made in Canada, which is cool, but I thought it was good. This is also sulfate, paraben, and phthalate free if that is important to you, and it says it's recommended for type 3 and 4 curls to kind of define them. And I thought that this did a really good job. If I did see it and if I was like out of hair product, I would repurchase it again, but it wasn't that good that I'm like looking to hunt it down. I have two more hair products. This one is from Alterna. It is their Caviar Replenishing Moisture Conditioner, paraben, sulfate, and synthetic color free. Loved this. This was one of my first kind of dabbles into high-end hair care, and I was really impressed. I have been trying a lot of new hair stuff, but I've always been kind of a drugstore hair girl. I, you know, dabbled in like Aveda. I feel like everybody does. I don't know if like Aveda is kind of like the MAC of hair care. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe not. I don't know. In my world it is anyways. But Alterna products are really good. I love this. I've mentioned their shine spray before. I'm currently using their mask that is almost done, and I really loved this. I actually repurchased it when it was on Haute Look on sale, and I repurchased it. And again, like I said, I have a lot of hair stuff to get through, and this was something that I reached for on like special occasions. Then I also finished up the Fido Intense Intense Nutrition Mask. This is for ultra dry hair. Really loved this. I've been trying to do better with masking my hair. I don't know what happened, but when I moved to Toronto, I think was so busy working like a full-time job and doing 3 YouTube videos a week that even though I was doing videos on like how to take care of yourself and my favorite hair products, I feel like I have done a worse job since moving to Toronto on things like face masks, hair masks. So I'm trying to be better, and I have been over the past like 6 or 7 months. But this is their Intense Nutrition Mask, and I really like this. I thought it was great. I would use this, basically keep it in for like an hour probably before I wash my hair, and I thought it did a beautiful job softening, adding up moisture, and it is really nice. I haven't played with a lot of their products, but this was great. Finished up an acetone from Shoppers Drug Mart. This is the Quo brand, 100% acetone. I only used this when I bought this initially when I had shellac last summer on my nails because I wanted to remove them myself. I have used it occasionally when I've used glitter polishes, but I don't really use glitter polishes very often. And now I will use it a little bit to remove some excess glue because I have been wearing press-ons lately. So I did actually repurchase this the other day. It's a really good deal. It's like $4.99 and does a great job. I have a ton of makeup removers here, all that I really love and recommend. Whenever I go to do an empties video, I always have way more empties sitting around than what I actually show. There's like just a total backlog because I don't want to sit here for 40 minutes and bore you. So these, I guess, kind of have gotten piled up. I didn't use them all. I didn't finish them all recently, but I have finished them all probably within the past 2 months or so. So the first is the Shiseido Perfect Cleansing Oil. Loved this. I've been loving cleansing oils. There's just so much satisfaction in rubbing a cleansing oil all over your face and just things just disintegrate, and it's great. So this was a really good one. I feel like it could be good for all skin types. It did a great job breaking down face makeup, eye makeup, lips, whatever it may be. Just so easy, and then I'll follow up with a cleanser. So I really liked this. Then I have 2 makeup removers from Garnier. I think Garnier does a killer job with makeup removers, not just because they're affordable, they're really good. So the first is the Garnier Micellar Water with Argan Oil. Love this whole line of micellar waters. Love the, I haven't actually played with, I think, the original very much, but I love the blue cap, the green cap, and this is, I guess, the white cap or the kind of yellow bottle. But this has a layer of argan oil in there, and that kind of scared me a little bit, but I definitely reached for this on days when I was wearing super heavy makeup. I thought it did a great job removing, again, all of my face makeup. I like to have that kind of all-in-one, and I didn't find it too heavy on my skin. It's not necessarily something I would use in the morning. I didn't find it super greasy or anything, but I definitely really liked this to break down my makeup. If you do have a drier skin type, you may like this in the morning as like I use their kind of oily skin one in the morning just to do a quick rinse over my face instead of actually using a cleanser. So if you have dry skin, you may like it for this, but if you do have oily skin, don't be scared of it. It is great at breaking down makeup, and I haven't repurchased this, but I definitely will be. It is one of my favorite eye makeup removers of all time. I know a lot of people love the Marcel and the Neutrogena, and I have tried those, but not recently because I just can't stop using this. It is the Garnier 2-in-1 eye makeup remover, and it is so good. It is just so good. It's good. I don't know what else I can say. It removes my eye makeup really well, and if I am wearing super heavy eye makeup, this is definitely something I reach for in addition to like a cleansing oil or something. If I feel like I just want to get that initial layer off or just get everything off my eyes, this does a beautiful job. And lastly, for makeup remover, this is a classic. It is the Bioderma, but this one is the one for purifying and cleansing because it is for combination oily skin. I actually haven't used the pink cap Bioderma in years, so I can't really compare it, but I do absolutely love this line. I love the moisturizers. I've talked about that before in skincare videos, and this is exactly the same. They have a cleanser. I think it is a really beautiful line. I mean, Bioderma has been talked to death on YouTube, but I think with good reason. I forgot to mention this. This I used actually over Christmas when I was in LA. It is the Marc Anthony 100% coconut oil and shea butter conditioning treatment. Love that it comes in this little package here. It's just really good for travel. If you are a person who doesn't need to show their trash on the internet, you can just throw it away while you're away, and it's one last thing to take home in your luggage. And if you're traveling for a really long period of time, it is nice to be able to throw in a mask if you are traveling and you have dry hair and, you know, everything is just different. The water is different. You're using different products potentially. So it is really nice to have something hydrating to kind of treat your hair, and I think that this is such a great option. I've been absolutely loving everything from Marc Anthony that I've tried. I know I've talked about their styling foam a lot. Really impressed with their products, and they're super affordable. Moving on to makeup-y items, I have a Real Techniques setting brush in here, and there's actually like nothing wrong with it technically, but if you can see, it's just completely pinched. It's actually about to crack and break, and that's my bad. I think I put my chair, I think it might have been on the floor, and I think my chair went on top of it. I have repurchased 2 of these, one of my favorite brushes of all time. I use it to blend out concealer under my eyes. It's also technically good for setting your under eyes. I don't love it for that, but I do also like it for applying highlight. Great highlighter brush if you are looking for something from the drugstore. Real Techniques is amazing. They have beautiful brushes, some of my absolute favorites, and this one is like I mean, I don't own 2 brushes of many brushes, and I own 2 of this guy. So I have a foundation empty in here. Can you believe it? I'm actually getting through a couple foundations because I've been on this weird thing where I'm just using the same foundation all month, basically, which is very unlike me. I don't know what's going on, but I did actually finish the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. This is the old one, so I've had this for a very long time, so I've kind of been working to finish this up behind the scenes. Haven't been wearing it much on camera, but it's a beautiful foundation. I've reviewed it twice. I reviewed like the old packaging and the new packaging, although there was no formulation change. Great for oily skin, super full coverage, very long lasting. I had no issues with it, but if you want to hear more information, I will link to the review down below. But I finished a foundation. From Stila, I feel like I don't hear many people talking about this. It is the Stay All Day Waterproof Brow Color, and this I didn't technically finish, but it is finished because I had used this quite a bit and then I left the lid off of it and it dried out and it died. But if you have more full brows, if you like a really natural makeup look, or if you are looking to really truly mimic the look of brow hairs, this is so interesting. It's almost like it's a watered down marker, but in the best way possible, because it really does create a shadow. It is super light, super buildable, and it's not going to give you a really heavy look. So I really did like this. I think it's a super interesting product that nobody talks about, but unfortunately I was irresponsible and left the lid out. So if you do use this, please don't do what I did, because I'm very sad it's gone. And then lastly, I don't know about this. I've had this for probably 100 years. It's the e.l.f. Hydrating Under Eye Primer. I don't think it's bad, but I also don't think it's necessary. I don't think it does anything more than an eye cream would do. It's almost kind of less hydrating than a lot of my eye creams. I think it's nice. It's something I used, but if I didn't use it, would I see much of a difference? Not really. So kind of depends on what you're looking for. I have heard good things about the e.l.f. Illuminating Eye Cream, which I have a bag of stuff that I bought from e.l.f. and I've been waiting to do an e.l.f. haul because I was going to do an e.l.f. week. But anyways, I'm pretty sure I bought the Illuminating Eye Cream. It's been so long since I hauled that, and I stuck it away in a bag. Like, that's the life. That's my YouTube life anyways. Like, when I haul things, I don't touch it till I show you, because if I take it out of the bag, like, I'm not gonna be able to show it to you. Then things just sit there. Anyways, total sidebar, but yeah, this is okay. I mean, it's like $3, so if you want to try it, go for it, but for me, it's definitely not a must-have from e.l.f. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this empties video. Let me know down below what you have finished up lately, and if you'd like to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at SamanthaJaneYT, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!